Did your parents ever tell you that you had McDonald's at home? This is kind of what this build is, where you leave the longsword at home, you do 3 camps, you go and get it, and then you take the real fight at the crab. Alright, now that we're in game, we're going to try this 3 camp into recall strat. And I'm not going to lie, like, the only reason to not really like it that much, by the way, you can do this, I think we're 1 second behind on doing this, but one of the main reasons that I didn't end up liking doing this is because it just doesn't set you up to spam get camps like I like to. Do you guys know me? I think Briar carries best like perma recalling. And this way kind of slows you down from doing that. But it's okay. I think if you have some early game strength, it can be very valuable. You can actually see right now we got the start perfectly timed. Their mid laner is taking a level 1 bot roam. So Brilliant Soul is getting prioed. That actually probably perma tilts my bot lane. But the draft of this game is actually kind of insane. We have Nautilus top into Rise, Aurelion Soul into Ivern mid. I don't know what they're cooking this game, but it is what it is. Walk up to the red buff, get the extra auto here. Pray that we don't get cheese somehow because I sent every cooldown. Or chill. And I'm not going to lie, last time I did this, I believe I got 425 gold, which should be longsword plus pink ward. And the cool part about that is that if you do this ward then recall, you can permanently have vision on this side of the map while never, while never actually like being there. And that's one of the things I don't like about this strat is the fact that if you got invaded and you didn't do this ward, or if they just walked around, you find yourself so far behind because you get the information that they did it so late, and yeah, it ends up being kind of rough for you. Seems like we're doing all right. I don't think I should have used my cooldown, but I think it's fine. We should still get the Q auto E, Q auto E, auto W. Nice. And now all that we want to do is make sure that we're here for the crab in spirit. But it's not too bad right now. I think we're going to be a little bit behind, but the pink word will do a lot of the heavy lifting for it. Huge. Good. Try and greed this one. Auto Q. Send all the cooldowns here. Use the E before your W. And we're good. Now we could be on this, that's okay. We'd have every cooldown coming up as we walk. Place this down and we're good. We know that Mastery is here, so we're going to send some pings. My mid laner does want to gank, and I too would like to gank him. But if I gank mid right now, then he just walks to Mastery, and that part sucks. Can actually just die 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I do worry about my Raptors, but even so, I kind of can't play for these Raptors anyway. Oh my god. Can win, though. Not gonna lie, can win. Doesn't have mana, but I don't think it matters. Should be wall, and that should be everything that we need. And give him vision in the bush like this. Oh, good try. Not bad. My Nautilus is definitely like a really big troll. I don't know, man. We got the wave in topside. Oh. Well, we kind of didn't, actually. I thought we did. And based on getting that wave in, you would like to take that fight because he's going to TP back anyway, so he has no reason to walk away. Once Briar hits W, you definitely should play it out because, like, if he is just there, then he trades a kill and we get the flash. So, yeah, I don't know. Kind of just a top laner doing the top lane thing where no one else exists but them, but also top laners won't, like, top laners are allowed to die to every gank, and it's jungle diff. They also don't have to play for their jungler because it's jungle diff. And even if you play it well and it is their fault, you shouldn't have done what they didn't expect you to do. And that unfortunately does make it jungle diff, so it's whatever, it's no big deal. Not gonna lie, my bot lane's cooking though. They're 2 for 2. My Aurelian Soul wants me to, like, strong side him versus Ivern. I don't really think that that's that conducive for winning. So, fuck that. I'm doing my own thing. Nice. I'm getting hella farm. The amount of time that we spent topside usually can scuff you if Master Yi was never there, but he was there. And because of that, you know, he wasn't taking my camps, and him not taking my camps is good because I'm on 44 farm like I should be, and not too bad. Now, all of his camps are down, of course. Master Yi is walking here. We likely lose this 2v2, but I can try. We do have bot lane roam, so I'm just going to take that. I do have lethal tempo, so I'm not really too worried about taking like these auto trades here. My god, my bot lane from downtown? What diff? The game's 5-4, but it feels like we're shitting on them. Team's wondering if I want to do dragon there. Usually you'd want to do dragon if you had the prio, but this time I won't since I don't have flash. I don't want to mess up the, you know, just how long it would take, and what if they walk back here and come get that dragon. So I'm just going to get the ult gank, take the recall, go red full clear again to Grubs, and then just accept that this dragon is going to sit up here for a little while. But one risk that you can do, like I often do say, it's like not disciplined to go for dragons when you have the chance, but I think it is worth to note that like there's, you know, this League of Legends game is super complex, right? And there's many different ways to win, and one of the main ways to win is dragons, right? That's of course a tried and true, especially on this channel for a long time. But there's other ways to win, like, you know, in a time where you have like a really good full clear, taking the full clear and you know, just staying really farmed can be better than one dragon, depending on certain games. Like some games, it'll come down to dragon, and some games it won't. And our job this game is that if we, in fact, don't go for a dragon there, to just make it a win through getting really strong through all these camps, getting grubs, and then looking for like a big play. I usually don't like to let people hit turrets like that, but seems like it might have to happen this time. Because again, man, like that would be going to dragon with 6 camps up. Let's say, for example, if I were to have died, like I went straight to dragon there and then died with 6 camps up, it would be so actually bad for the game. I would be a cannon minion for the rest of it. So yeah, we're just not gonna let that happen here. Now they're likely on the drag, but I don't really care that much, no lie. Because of how long it takes them to do that. Like, you can see, they've been doing that dragon, and the amount of time that it took me to get, like, 3 full camps, maybe 4, and then prio 1 to the other neutral. I believe I can just full kill this Master Yi if he steps up right here. He might kite back to Ivern. I'm just going to pray that I could kill. And if he doesn't already start walking, then I would go here. He point and clicks ult, I can just send. If he steps up, he definitely dies, so we're chill. Nice. He had to kite forward to dodge my ult, so it's not that bad. My Aurelian Soul's walking. Master Yi might win this 1v1 here, but we'll see. I do have level advantage and lethal tempo. He likely has a lot of money, and that's why he's sacking all this. I need Aurelian Soul to not die to Master Yi here, and we just take the advantage. Because we have advantage just by doing this. So him not dying would be so good. I mean, what other option did he have, bro? He had to do that. I mean, like, what other option did he have? He had to do that. There was no other, it was written in stone. He had to do so. Nice. And you can see we ended up getting a full clear into the neutral, so we're up just so much. And we have the option to actually do it again, or we can take 2 camps and then go for a bot gank. Many different ways to play this one out here. I'm going to try and greed this to go level 9. I feel like they get ganked, so I'm going to start pre-walking. Do want to get this gold here like that. Flash. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. Bro, forgot about me? If Leona finds, we go. Daisy's trying. We got the buffered Q. It's a Logan jungle takeover. It's a certain death takeover. Leona wants to dive here. I think they do need me, seeing their health. So I will try. Hop to Leona to get a better hop timer. Like, you jump to Leona because you need to get to her to get the extended auto range to just W and bite the Jinx. If you try and Q the Jinx and she dies during that animation, you know that hop, man, in the clutch feels like it takes forever. So, yeah, man, you gotta be kind of careful of that. That's how you sink in that kill. And now we are in this position that, we can, like, so I'm skipping Raptors here so I can go Wolves into Gromp. He's dead, but I'll try and shoot ult just in case. I shouldn't need it for the amount of time till Dragon, so it's fine. But yeah, so I do this where I go these two camps and then to Crab to be at Crab on time. And my fallback play is go to Raptors. So if I were to get zoned off of here, I have another place to go. But like, you never, like, in this position, I don't want to be late to the Crab because it's like the neutral camp, right? It's like the thing that neither one of us is implied to get. And because of that, I like to make sure that I'm here for it because I can always get these Raptors, right? Like, the likelihood of you getting a Raptor camp is much higher than a Crab. Ivern no Q, so we just hope to power through this. We didn't get the buffered W2. He has Q in 1, so it is what it is. I think I'm dying for this, but I'm going to try. Get him into the wall. We got to take the W. Oh, okay, but this guy has ultimate, man. I guess he's scared of him getting killed there. I'm not going to lie. Me and Zervest 4 we're just not on the same page, bro. He's not willing to get down and dirty with the real ones. AD. We could grab a recall like this. You know, I'm going into a team fight at Dragon. If I'm going to die damage, it'll be physical damage threat, so grabbing a cloth armor is pretty good here. And you can see my ultimate actually syncs up with the Dragon, so that's pretty good. I'm just going to go to camps and then look to ult off of Leona CC. Like, a lot of you guys do ask me that you're like, hey, how do you get more ultimates? Well, if I have a CC champ, I'm just going to wait till she CC someone. That's it. There's no questions. There's no, it's just straight up wait for Leona to do the thing. Outside of that, you can greedily send it if you see a different opportunity, but more times than not, I'm just going to do this. They can start this. I'm greeting this. While I wait for my smite. Hit that and kill. My roommate is playing a fighting game. I don't even know which one. I think it's Tekken, so you might be hearing him. I can never tell how much you guys hear, but that is likely what you would be hearing. I'm going to hawkshot. Okay, I fucked up my camera while I hawkshot. I wanted to hawkshot this, but getting the information that he's not on top side could mean that he's here or there. Try and get these wards while we can. I do want to go to that crab, but I want to clear this side of the jungle to not leave anything to be traded. So as I start accessing top stuff, like right here, this crab is actually a bait. If he was to walk to it, we have Leona, and it would just be a free kill for us. And that's about it. But it seems like he's not taking it, so we're just going to go straight and do it. But yeah, man, I miss input too. Look, I just shot ult where I didn't want it to go. I'm human, bro. Don't ever think that just because I'm a content creator, I never mess up. I mess up every day, man. Ain't nothing to it. Seems like there's a big engage. I really can't play this fight. Looks like it's going well, though. I can defend top turret if he tries to push, though. See what Rise wants to do. I mean, they're going to send it and try. I found Rise, though. He might try an ultimate here. I mean, if he tries to fight, it's not going to work. Nice. Got Rise ult. That didn't count as a back eye hit, and I don't have E, so we just got to damage through this. There we go. If I time my E better, we could actually push him, and that'll deny his ultimate, but for some reason, my brain was telling me to hold on to the cooldown longer. I don't even know why. I couldn't tell you. I don't know if you guys do that too, but sometimes you just like, you just have a moment where you, like your brain's like, don't do it, bro. You know not to do that. And then you don't do it, and you're like, wait, I knew to do that. Nice. Good. I think I can 1v2 this bot lane. I like to walk a little bit more down here since the angle is them walking upwards. Oh, and it's a hit. We're going to dash past those traps. They perfectly timed that. If he hooks... Oh, good try. I thought if he hooked, we could kill. I'm not going to lie, that was 2v4, but my boy had to TP in, and that delay was a bit much. But we are taking mid tier 2. I'm not going to lie, enemy team is just at this point... they're doing the plays that feel good for their champions. They're not doing the plays that win them games. So don't get too bent out of shape over shit like that. It's like, yeah, I did just die for hitting an ultimate, but we got mid tier 2. We start zoning them off of their camps, and then zone them off this tier 2. We get more prio and everything. So it's no big deal. It's like, you know, deaths like that are cringe, but you don't want to feed into them too much, because that can be their win con. Like, genuinely, like, they can start winning games off that. So once it happens once, just be careful of it. They just start death balling and doing random stuff 24/7. Surprisingly, this guy takes that recall there. I'm going to drop Rift for Nautilus to take tier 1 while we also pressure bot lane here, just to make them look elsewhere. Nice. Going to try and attack Master Yi's camps, since he's still bot lane. Or I guess he's not bot. Where is he at? He on his camps? Oh, is he topside right now? Yeah, he was topside the whole time. Interesting. Nice. Get another crash then. My team is going to get engaged on since they have numbers advantage there, but we're pushing topside here. So, like, it's splitting the pressure, right? So they had 4 bot, and they pulled the 5th person to then gank the people bot lane, but we have already preemptively saw that coming and swapped to the opposite side. Oh my god, he's looking. It's a scary look. I'm not for sure that it goes very well, I'm not going to lie. As long as he doesn't leave me to get baited, I think it's fine. I can't stand this guy, I'm not gonna lie. He is not my bro. He is not gang. I do not fuck with him. He's just perma-baiting me like he just ults the ride. I'm out. I'm like, oh, it's chill. I'm gonna take my recall. I'm gonna go to Dragon. He ults Qs, Rise, and then walks away. Bro, if you are down to play, be down to play. I can't ultimate when I'm alive. Now, I can already tell you, my ult angle will be right here. This little spot is the most utilized area in League of Legends. So because of that, I'm just going to send it. And if it's not there, could ult here. We'll see. Alright, so Rise isn't pushing anymore, so I can go for this. Good hook. Nice. Get this Dragon. Look for my camps. Look for Baron angle. It's kind of where my head's at right now. We have slightly ahead top, losing mid, hard winning bot lane. Good. Good. Yeah, now we're just straight up on Baron angle. I wish I got that other dragon. That could have been good. If you're on third Drake at this point, it's kind of like a game winner, but it's all good. Staying ahead of Master Yi is really all that matters. He's trying to turbo to third item and drop the boots. I'm getting a lot of value out of boots, so I'm not too worried about it. And if I start getting more kills, I can go straight to third item and be unstoppable. I think I'm going Bork this game, though. I'm going to be honest. I've been going Titanic Bork a little bit more lately, and it's been feeling good. It definitely doesn't always feel good going a full damage item, but like after Titanic Blood Cleaver. But the games that it hits, it hits. I like the slow a lot, and I like the 1v1. Now we can go here. Their team kind of can't check us like that. Yeah, we could just like turn and burn this ASAP. No ward either. Like, we could just start burning. Aurelion Soul is a really cool champ for this too. Like, this champ just does the hold Q thing for his whole mana bar. And that's it. And you can see Leona can just zone them. She's just a tanky frontliner. That's good. If she gets the engage, you send the ult. You don't want this team fight, but when you get it like that, it's kind of fine. Take a WQ onto a different target because you'll go to Master Yi when the time is right. Send it. He's trying. We likely could get inhib, I think. Maybe could end, no lie. I don't know. 20 seconds is not a long time, I'm not going to lie. That is effectively GG getting Baron and then getting an ace. That's like GG, but we do still have to do all the hard work. I think we out here. If we give a bunch of shutdowns, I will teach you guys the feet trick. Look. Hey, leave me alone. You see Briar's toes, right? Wait, you gotta see him. Toes, W. Now you know. Don't forget it. I needed a little bit more gold before I recalled, but we got that turret, so I ended up not needing it. Now I'm just on hashtag piss off Master Yi angle. We are kind of throwing a little bit, but there's no neutral, so it's fine. Let him die. Let him die or else. This is that chain death right here. Now, they have fight tempo, right? They want to look for another fight right now. All we have to do is not fight anyone at all. Make them go back to regular speed. Good, good, good. Actually, I can go to this game. You see how they're like genuinely trying so hard to bait us into a fight here? And if we don't take the bait, we're fine. We're so good. If we take the fight when we're not ready, we will genuinely lose. So you got to realize, like, when enemy team has tempo to fight, they're going to look, and it's on you to ping off your team and make sure that they don't do these things. So now we have tempo to retake this space because they recalled after realizing that we wouldn't take anything there. So now we kind of like sit here and we kind of wait for like baits. Like something to turn up, if it be this Nautilus finding Ivern or whatnot. Nice. Once we get that inhib, technically it's better to go topside, but because dragon spawning, we're going to play bot. And end for sure. See what it looks like. I like that stun into ult. Lamb. Rise gets hit with a bleed stack, so I take all the damage. My ult hit Rise and feared him. That gave him a bleed stack, so when I stepped under the turret, the aggro went to me. I do just kind of need my E. You're going to see a lot of damage really quick. And that was through his Seraphs. Now Ivern on his last stand here. QE, Daisy. Oh my god, my Corky's cooking. Nice. GG. A little bit of longsword start. Again, there's definitely ways to improve the clear to be there at Crab. I like this version where I ward, recall, sweeper, Raptor's Red Krugs, Recall, Longsword Pink Ward, and then put the pink in the banana. Bro. That's the play. Me and the solo laners could not figure it out, but my bot lane was cooking the whole time. And we got good damage. Most damage taken, of course. Up 1400 in jungle. Decent lethal tempo value for a game and a fight that they couldn't even touch me, but nice. Thank you for watching. Peace.